Have you ever wondered if a single sound could affect invisible realms? Have you ever chanted a mantra but doubted whether the syllables had any real power? Welcome back to the channel where ancient wisdom meets modern awakening. Today, I'm going to take you deep into the mysterious, powerful, and often misunderstood world of sacred sounds, specifically the most fundamental and divine syllable in Buddhism and many Eastern spiritual traditions. This isn't folklore, nor is it fiction. Across centuries, thousands have claimed that the sound Tom has the power to dispel darkness, summon divine protection, and align the human soul with the cosmic vibration of the universe. It's not just the beginning of a chant, it's the beginning of everything. You may have heard it at the start of the Great Compassion Mantra, Shurangamamantra, or Siddhandi Dharani. But have you ever asked, why does every sacred mantra begin with Nam? What does this particular sound draw reverence from monks, yogas, and even non-religious meditators across the globe? Let's explore the ancient legends, modern stories, and even scientific insights that reveal why Tom is not just a sound, but a key to awakening. Let's start with a story. Centuries ago, near the sacred Ganges River in India, a monk named Chama practiced Buddhism with unwavering dedication. He had memorized sutras, mastered rituals, and was even renowned for his deep understanding of Dharma. Yet, he felt something missing, a certain emptiness, a sense that his spiritual journey, while rich in knowledge, lacked depth. One day, a wandering old monk stopped by his monastery, requesting only a bowl of water. Chama obliged, but something about this monk was different. His eyes sparkled with ancient wisdom. In a rare moment of vulnerability, Chama asked him, "I've studied all the scriptures, I've taught many, but why does my heart feel hollow?" The old monk smiled and said, "You've spoken a million words, but have you truly heard one?" Chama was puzzled. The monk continued, "Recite Palm not with your tongue, but with your being, with 3,000 times daily. Don't analyze, just feel." Skeptical but curious, Chama began the practice. At first, it felt pointless, just a vibrating syllable, but after weeks of silent repetition, something shifted. One night, during deep meditation, he felt a wave of energy radiate from his core. His mind emptied, not in fear, but in peace. He saw light, not with his eyes, but within, around him. It seemed the air shimmered. He felt the presence of beings gentle, reverent, silent, spirits, ghosts, ancestors he didn't know. But they bowed not to him, but to the sound. From that day, Chama wasn't just a scholar. He became known as the resonant one, a teacher not of words, but of vibration. And the key was just one sound. You might be asking, that's a beautiful tale, but is it real? What does modern science say about all this? You'd be surprised. Researchers have studied the effects of chanting on the brain. One study from the Journal of Cognitive Enhancement showed that chanting Dhamma activates the parasympathetic nervous system, lowering stress, stabilizing the heartbeat, and calming the amygdala in the brain's fear center. Other studies using rice scans show that chanting specific sounds produces synchronized patterns in brainwaves, promoting alpha and beta states linked with deep meditation, intuition, and emotional healing. Among all sounds studied, on stood out. Because it isn't just one sound is free. The beginning, the open birth of sound, the origin of all vibration. With the continuation, the sustaining hum of life. And the dissolution, the silent end of sound. Together, encapsulates the full cycle of existence, creation, preservation, and dissolution. It reflects the rise and fall of everything: breath, thoughts, life itself. And when chanted properly, it brings body, mind, and spirit into resonance with the universe's pulse. In Buddhist cosmology, Balm is considered the mother of all mantras. That's why it precedes so many sacred chants. But it's not about the language, it's about the vibration. Chanting Dhamma is like striking a tuning fork that aligns you with the sacred frequencies of compassion, wisdom, and clarity. Still skeptical? Let's talk about some real-life cases. Case 1. The Founded engineer. Yang, an engineer from Malaysia, was staying in a remote guest house during a project. Every night, he felt pressure on his chest, heard whispers in his ears, and sensed shadows in the room. He tried everything, changing rooms, prayer beats, even local shamans. Nothing helped. One day, a colleague introduced him to the great compassion mantra and told him to focus especially on the Palma syllables. He did, not just saying it, but visualizing golden light emerging from his chest with every nom. Within days, the disturbances stopped. Peace leapt deeply for the first time in weeks. Was it placebo? Was it power of belief? Maybe. But for Liang, Lance became his shield. Case 2. The woman on the edge. Anxiety ruled May's life. Every mistake was magnified in her mind. He couldn't sleep. He couldn't breathe. Desperate, she joined a Dharma retreat. A Lama guided them through mantra recitations, emphasizing not the number of times, but the depth of each nom. He said, if your heart isn't in the chant, it's just noise. But if your soul chants, even once is enough. I followed the practice slowly. Her anxiety didn't vanish, but it transformed, became softer, less sticky. She said, I gave my panic a rhythm, and when I matched it, I became free. Is free. The Grandmother's miracle. An elderly woman, illiterate and frail, had never read scriptures. Let her granddaughter taught her to chant Om daily. Every morning, she'd sit by the window, eyes closed, whispering the sound gently. On the day of her passing, her face was peaceful, no pain, no fear. The family said her final breath was Mom. All it mystical, all it sacred, but there's power in that sound. And you don't have to believe in ghosts, karma, or cosmic realms to feel it. Try it yourself. Close your eyes, take a breath, it will. Feel where the sound begins. It moves through your body. It ends. Let the vibration settle in your chest, your throat, your forehead. It's not about volume. It's about presence. Let lumps become your anchor. Moments of panic, stress, uncertainty, grief. Let it remind you beneath the noise of the world, there's a deeper frequency, timeless one, peaceful one. And it is within you. One syllable. Infinite resonance. Universal alignment. Thank you for sharing this space with me. If this story touched you, or if you've experienced something powerful while chanting Hum, I'd love to hear from you. Drop your story in the comments. Let's build a circle of sound and healing. And if this video gave you a new perspective, like, share, and subscribe. You never know who might need this sound right now. Until next time, may your voice be steady, your heart be open, and your soul vibrate with the truth. Thank you for watching this video.
Before you leave, here's something special. In Buddhism, we believe that every encounter carries a deeper meaning. Would you like to discover your true soul connection, the one written into your destiny? Take the Soulmate Test today and unveil the hidden truths of your journey. Click the link below and begin your path now.
http://soulmate. You wisdom more, come, white.